Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. It's interleague baseball on the show. Blake Snell is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Seattle, the catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in off another. Another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
To the plate now, Sam Haggerty, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Justin Dunn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tommy.
Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fraley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 7 homers, and 23 driven in. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bishop is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one as he misses with the slurve there. Hit high and deep to right center. Fraley able to track it down for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Donnie Walton. Now that's popped up. Hosmer shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Up next, Mitch Haniger. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
夜空さんやってんすか。
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
これはもう
Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr.
やっ
He's
ぱり
looking to
この
get
視
things
点が
going at the
やり
plate.
やすいです
It
ね。
has not been going his way of late. And now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Dunn is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like
三振で
that.
すか。
If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0.
カレーとラーメン。
Bottom of the
カ
second
レ
here
ー
with no
ラーメン
score.
ですか。
Hit in the air down the right field line. And
がっ
that
つり
will
で
end
す
up
な。
a foul ball. One and two, here it comes.
カレーの代わりに。
Lifted the other way down the left field
そ
line.
れはまた。
Bishop is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him.
出来たて
Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken down no problem for the
出
final
来
out
た
of the
てほや
inning.
ほやです
Padres
か
down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Bishop.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Braden Bishop is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's
当た
1-2.
らんか
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the
あ
inning.
れがス
That's
トラ
a
イク
pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Justin Dunn.
Stepping in now, Justin Dunn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring up Austin Nola, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
おーしょ。ほんじゃお休み。あれ、ネムネムタイムスかも。
0-1.
早寝タイムスか。
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bishop is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
電池が減ってきた。仮眠タイムや。
Ready now is
3時
Trent
半まで
Grisham.
ですか。
First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 delivery. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball right.
やってた感じですね、ケンさん。ハマってますな。ジャガボックルか。ジャガボックル。
And he fouls this one off.
FF2 時間コースですか。
He'll try again, 1-2. Strike three called on the slurve that time, and there are two down. Next, it'll be Blake Snell.
Blake Snell.
And now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in will be Tom Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with
こ
nothing
の
but
視点
strikes,
が
but that's an
リア
amazing
ルで
take
また
right
いい
there.
ですな。
You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one, 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Next up is Dylan Moore. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of
こ
his
の時
first
間やっ
pitches
たら
have been
プ
for
レイヤー
strikes
も
to
だい
hitters
ぶ
so far in
少
this
ないん
one.
ちゃうんすか。夜中やったらね。
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Misses, ball 2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up.
あれ
Expect a good
逆に
pitch to
お
swing
る
at.
んですか。
Bases are
Yonaka
empty,
Akira.
1 man out. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll continue this run he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's
8個目
having a
の
hard
三
time
振っ
just
て
putting
や
the
ばいっす
ball
ね。
in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and
お
focus
休
on
み。
making some contact.
仮眠タイムみたいです。
At the plate now, Sam Haggerty. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his
オ
only
ンライ
trip to
ン
the plate so
RPG
far.
は丸出しやろ。
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second.
ああ、取られた。
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
The pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. shoots this one over to first. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
おお、真ん中。
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
鬼頭節。もうちょっとパティシエっぽい名前なかったのかった。
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pham, base runner at first with one out. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there. That really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And
that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He offers out and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. They said they've unfortunately just been facing some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
の YouTube でね、なんか流れてましたよ。
3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally.
ワトニーさんが出るかどうかはわからんですけどね。そのまま出るのか、おらんなのか。
And the
Yes,
perfect
foul
game
ball.
will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless
だい
game,
ぶで
you
も
want
なん
to do
か
anything
作り
you
直
can
し
to
てるみたい
jumpstart
です
your
よ。
offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
And stepping in, Donnie Walton. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
おっと、
Low with a
ストライク
fastball
入らん。
here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
あら。誰か怪我しましたね。あちゃー、こっちのメンバーみたいっすわ。センター。かえなしゃあないっすね。まさかランナー怪我するとは。ケンが耳を骨折。耳を骨折ってまたすごいですね。
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Back goes Grisham, still ranging
いただきました。
and they take the lead. It's gone.
あちゃー。
Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mariners move out in front
先制ツ
2-0.
ーラン。
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not
出
want
て
to
き
beat
た
you.
からマイ
This
ナ
guy
ス
right now
60
is
点。
swinging the bat so well. I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So
い
now
や
to the plate, Braden Bishop.
ー、やりま
Swings
す
and
ね。
hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, no.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside
い
with
や
that
ー、
one.
ス
Pretty
ネル
easy
さん
take
から
there.
打ちましたね。
The 1-1 home.
ああ、とこ投げるな。ああ、
And
な
he
かったみ
struck
たい。
him out. So double digits now.
あれ
10
が手が出
strikeouts
るん
for
で
him
すね。
thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First delivery to him. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2
ス
now.
ネゲさん。
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
全部ボール球ですね。ああ、またボール
Right
球。
side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
なんか見やすいですね。
Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number one.
すね毛ライダー。あっちゃ。
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
高めいっぱい。
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down
なかなかいい
0-2.
ピ
The
ッチ
numbers
ン
are
グしてま
definitely
すね。
not with the batter here.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
三振が結構多いですね。 5個目の三振。
Yesterday, they were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. At the plate now is Justin Dunn. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Justin Dunn.
Justin Dunn.
First offering on its way. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in next, Tom Murphy. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Dylan Moore swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
That will have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And that misses ball one. Down the right field line. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Softly on a line to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Manny Machado, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it.
それた。
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
同点ですな。
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself in a
見
man on
事に
first.
ライト
You
打
gotta
ち。
regroup.
やばいな。どうしようかな。変えるべきか。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
ここででも、タティス・ジュニアっていう嫌な流れですな。
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Whoa.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
死
behind
ぬべ
0-2.
きか。あちゃ。これはやばいですな。
Hit hard
う
to
わー、
short.
抜けていった。
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a
やられ
big
た。
base hit. And the runner from third
あれ
crosses the
取っ
plate,
たら
and
ね、
he'll
ダ
pull
ブルプ
into
レーやったけ
second
ど、
with one away.
Now batting. First
ち
base.
So
ょう
much
ど
of
ま
this
た抜
game
けてい
is
きましたね。
situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
交代ですな。
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Domingo Tapia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
やばいな。
In now, Eric Hosmer.
あ
Hoppers at it and hits it in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
あ、
And
入
this
っ
will
た
go
か。
down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So here is Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And he
Yes, sir.
strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 4-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
まあ、ピッチャー変わったから、まだマシやもんですけどね。
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Sam Haggerty.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. To 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Walton.
At the plate now, Donnie Walton. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
And now the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Moore in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now to bat, Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trent Grisham becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Keone Kela has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to take his hacks again. Mitch Haniger lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next for Seattle, Braden Bishop. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something in there.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shed Long Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And that's over 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. And if you're wondering about what remains on the Mariners bench, there you go. We'll see if they want to make a move here.
この人にしましょうか。
Kyle Seager will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Here comes the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Luis Torrens will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Eric Swanson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now, Tommy Pham. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jake Cronenworth stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So now to the plate, Manny Machado. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping in once again is Dylan Moore. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ty France is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Sam Haggerty. A ball and no strikes. J.P. Crawford will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Melanson, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already alone, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Next to stand in is Kyle Lewis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Last chance for the Mariners. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next to hit is Donnie Walton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air toward right center. Myers is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
5-2 the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres wrote an important 6th inning victory in this one. Blake Snell notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Mark Melanson records the save, his 12th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
3人揃って、だーみたいな感じですね。骨川すね毛目。連敗ですな。9.5。借金10ですか。なかなか止まらんですな。ボリビアへ。パドレス1位ですね。広島すごいですね。独走中ですな。大谷さんが1位ってすごいですね。よっしゃ。さあ、寝ましょうか。めっちゃ眠たいですね。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。